And I'm with Jim Cramer on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange to talk about Alcoa. Jim, it's always a bellwether when Alcoa reports.
Right, and people, they don't understand, I think sometimes you got to do the work, have it be some real money about this. Why it's a bellwether is because they're in so many different industries, not their actual number they report, which is becoming more and more skewed to what I regard as being some highly finished product like the aluminum that goes in the F-150 or the skin of an airplane. What you need to know is how their end markets are doing it, and that's why it's important bellwether. Aerospace, absolutely terrific, 8 to 9%. Non-residential construction and residential construction, looking pretty good. Nice read-throughs there. Trucks, really big in America. That's another instance where I think you can make a read-through. Turbines, another read-through that says natural gas beating coal, because that turbines are used for natural gas burning utilities.
So is there a way to play other stocks based on those Alcoa numbers and what they're telling us about those industries?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think when you look at the auto build, you want to find domestic autos. I mean, it's a reminder, by the way, of how old the auto fleet is. You know, look at some of these companies that sell auto parts, okay? Not the actual companies that make them, like a Lear, but I'm talking about an AutoZone, O'Reilly Automotive, the companies that are really just hanging in there. Snap-on tools, that's my read there. Now, for residential, non-residential, Stanley works. Stanley Black & Decker, I think that's a buy. Mohawk, I think that one works. When I look at turbines and I see the build there, what I say is sell coal. You don't want to be there. There's a bunch of people who say that the rails have bottomed. I say sell the rails on any strength because I read through and I say, you know, natural gas turbines are coming back. Beer sales are very strong because you look at the packaging numbers and the beer can sales are very good. Maybe you take a look at Constellation all the way down, or InBev, or Molson, which hasn't done much. So I love the read-throughs. The toughest thing about the trucks is that the same companies that make the trucks here make them in China, and there's a lot of weakness there. So you have to be careful that you pick uniquely domestics, which is why I mentioned the stocks that I did.
All right, you want me to buy beer and tools then?
Well, I've got to tell you, I like the beer stocks. Constellation did report a great number and it came down. Reminds me of when Ulta reported a great number. It went up, went down, everyone said write off Ulta. By the way, Ulta's a great company. And now it's back to an all-time high. I think that you can take a look at some of these companies and literally make a judgment that because Alcoa says they're good beer, you can buy a beer stock.
Got to end it there. Jim Cramer, thanks so much. I'm Rhonda Schaffler for TheStreet.